Hi everybody, it's the Nerd John 71 here, back again with another awesome collection video. In this collection video, I'm going to be talking about the SpongeBob movie, the Search for SquarePants movie pack. I picked up all of this merchandise at my AMC theaters last month when I went to go see the movie. Now, there were two different combo packs at AMC theaters. There's the merchandise that I have, and then there's the other package, which I sadly did not get my hands on because I don't have a place to put it. I could not afford it, actually. It was the $30 sailboat popcorn bowl with SpongeBob on top of it, and the two different gripper cups, like this one. Two different rubber gripper cups. One was Patrick, the other one was SpongeBob. They were rubber gripper cups, and I think they told me both of them retailed for $25 each, I think. So, sadly, that was the package I was not able to get my hands on, sadly, because, like I just said, I really don't have a place to put it. I don't have a place to display it. Same thing, really. And I just overall couldn't really afford everything. But here's the merchandise I did manage to get my hands on. This is the $27 combo. It comes with the popcorn bucket, a cup with topper of your choice, and a plush character of your choice as well. Now, sadly, I wasn't able to get Gary the Snail, but here's the three characters I did get. SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs, and Patrick. So now, let's talk about all this awesome merchandise, starting with the bucket. So here's the popcorn bucket. There's Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob and Gary, Patrick, Squidward, and the movie logo. And a picture of the underworld, because they can't say hell. Obviously, because it's a kid's movie, they can't say what it really is, but as a SpongeBob fan, I will say it's meant to be hell. Why else would they call it the underworld? It's basically hell. So not much to really talk about the bucket here. It's got a very awesome design all around it with the characters. Very nice, shiny, bright paint. It's not really huge either. It's kind of small, actually. I don't have my tape measure right here right now, but I'd say it's about a good, 5 inches probably. More than 5 inches, probably 6 inches maybe. I'd say. It doesn't say anything underneath it, but I believe, yep, it says it right there, Snapco. See? It says right there, Snapco. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the popcorn bucket. Overall, very, very cool design. I like it. Sorry about the shaky camera. Now, as far as the movie goes, I actually absolutely enjoyed this movie. I really did. As far as the SpongeBob movie goes, this movie was actually really peak. I liked it. It was cool. It is pretty peak. The only thing I did not really like about this movie that's not so peak about it is, you probably guessed it already, Ice Spice. I don't have anything against Ice Spice personally. I just think she was a bad choice for this movie. I just think she was a very inappropriate choice for a kid's film. Like I said, I don't have anything against Ice Spice personally. I just don't think she was an appropriate choice. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the popcorn bucket. Now let's have a look at cups. Now, as you can see, both of the cups are exactly the same. Exact same design. Not much to really talk about with the cup. The cup is exactly the same. It's got a different design, though. This time it's got Barb. I think that's what her name was. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Please correct me if I'm wrong down below in the comments. But I think that's what her name was, Barb. And the Flying Dutchman. Now, quick side note. I absolutely loved Mark Hamill as the Flying Dutchman. Rest in peace to the original guy who did the Flying Dutchman's voice. But Mark Hamill absolutely crushed it as the Flying Dutchman. He is what made the movie peak. Because Mark Hamill sounds exactly like the original voice actor. I forget his name, unfortunately, the original voice of the Flying Dutchman. But Mark Hamill looks and sounds exactly like him in the movie. Mark Hamill did a very good job with the Flying Dutchman. He is what made the movie peak, in my opinion. If it wasn't for Mark Hamill's performance as the Flying Dutchman, this movie would have sucked, in my opinion. The movie was okay, either way. I personally liked it. As a SpongeBob fan, I will say that. I would be lying through my teeth if I said I hated this movie. It would be a lie, because I don't hate this movie. To be honest, I personally enjoyed it. It was okay as far as a SpongeBob movie goes. Now, what's really cool about these cups is that you could get your choice of topper. You could get SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, or Gary. Now, funny story about this when I was getting SpongeBob. Quick funny story. When I got the movie, when I saw the movie, is what I meant. Hopefully I will be getting the movie on DVD when it comes out. But when I got this the first time, when I got the pack the first time, I got the Patrick topper because I didn't know that Squidward was available. I didn't know he was an option as a topper. So I ended up getting Patrick, and then I saw you could get SpongeBob, Gary, and Squidward. I'm like, oh, okay, so next week I'll just come back for Squidward. They sold out of Squidward the very next week. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I guess Squidward is that popular. So I ended up getting SpongeBob instead. Reason why I wanted Squidward and not SpongeBob, it's because, well, I'll quickly show you the reason why. This is why I wanted Squidward instead of SpongeBob. That's why. Yeah. That's literally all I have for Squidward. No, I'm not joking. This is literally all I have for poor Squidward. One of my favorite characters in SpongeBob, aside from, obviously SpongeBob himself. This is all I have for Squidward tentacles. A plush dangler, a tiny little Weeble Wobble, a tiny little teensy tiny minifigure, and a plush cuff. A plush cuff slap-on. Just like this one. Yeah, that's literally all I have for Mr. Tentacles. And that's kind of sad because I really love Squidward. This is a plush cuff from Bull's Toy. And as you can see, I'm wearing the SpongeBob one. Quick side note, I will make a video on these when I complete the full set. I'm just missing 3 of the characters. I'm just missing Gary and Bubble Bowl, SpongeBob, and Patrick. Then the set's complete. And then the plush dangler. The plush dangler, also from Bull's Toy. And this, the little Weeble Wobble. And this tiny little, teensy tiny little minifigure. Now this, I don't know how to explain this. This came from one of those mystery prize capsules, but it was weird because it was a juice. I was at Target one day and I was looking for something to drink. So I went in the fridge and I found it was SpongeBob mystery minifigure juice collectibles or something like that. And I'm like, "Oh, cool." So I bought it and this is the character I ended up getting. Squidward. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for my little Squidward collection. Alright, back to the movie package. And that's why I wanted Squidward as the topper instead of SpongeBob. But they told me, sorry man, we sold out of Squidward. And they know me at AMC Theaters where I buy all my merchandise from. Shout out to the AMC Theaters I go to. Because some of the employees there are subscribed to my channel. They watch my videos. They are the most nicest people I know at AMC Theaters where I go to. They are the most nicest, most kindest people I've ever met. They are absolutely awesome people you could ever meet. The most absolutely awesome people. I love all of them, the employees at AMC Theaters. All of them, very nice people. The most awesome people I've ever known. Alright, tangent over. Alright. No, but seriously though, when they told me they sold out of Squidward, I'm like, it's okay, no worries, my dude. No worries, my guy. It's cool. So, here's Patrick, and here's SpongeBob. They're both very well detailed. The only thing SpongeBob is missing is the blue in his eyes. And both of these are removable from the lid. And these are, in fact, made by Snapco. Now, Snapco, they're kind of new to me. From what I can tell, they make plushies, cups, and popcorn buckets. They make movie theater merchandise. Because I recently just learned about this company a couple years ago when I got the Ghostbusters stuff. So, I'm sorry for that. My camera accidentally stopped recording. I'm sorry about that. Yep, here's Patrick. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the cups. Now it's time to talk about plushies! I saved the best part for last. The plushies! Now, I did say in the intro there was 4 different characters to collect, and there is Gary the Snail. Sadly, I was not able to get Gary the Snail, but truth be told, how I got all 3 of these plushies is, it's $27 for each combo. So, feel free to call me stupid, but I paid $27 for 3 combos just to get these characters. Yeah, just to get these characters. Reason why I did that is because, well, I'm a plush collector, number 1. Number 2, I wanted to give something to my mom for Christmas, so I gave her, the other bucket I got when I got Mr. Krabs. I gave her the other bucket so she has something to put her hairbrushes and combs and, overall makeup stuff in. And the bucket I got when I got Patrick, I gave to I'm sorry. I gave the 3rd bucket to my best friend, LA3. I'm sorry, everybody. I don't know what's wrong with me. You're just stoned. Shut up, Patrick. Mind your own business. So yeah, here's all 3 plush characters I managed to collect. SpongeBob, Patrick, and Mr. Krabs. I'm going to talk about all 3 characters individually, starting with SpongeBob. So here is SpongeBob SquarePants. Now, before we continue, I do want to say, I'm sorry if I do sound stoned throughout this video. It's because where I live here in New England, it's the middle of winter, and it is freezing out. And I'll quickly show here, my psoriasis is really, really bad. So, I've been smoking. Yeah, you could tell my psoriasis is really, really bad. The right hand is worse than the left. I don't know if you can really see it on camera. It's really, really inflamed. Yes, I do wear winter gloves, but it hurts. It still really, really burns. My psoriasis is really bad. So, yes, I have been smoking to get through the pain. It does relieve the pain. You see, he admitted it. He is stoned. Shut up, Patrick. Wait your turn. So, I do want to apologize for that. So, let's get back to the video. Here's SpongeBob in his pirate suit. He looks very, very cool. I really, really love this plush. Quick side note, yeah, I am a pothead, but the reason why I don't smoke on camera is because I just don't want to hear it from YouTube. If YouTube says, "Oh, you violated our terms of service because you smoked on camera," or something like that, I just don't want to hear that from YouTube. So, yeah. I really, really love this plush. Here's the tag. The tag is exactly the same for all three of these. See, made by Snapco. So that's what I'm saying. I wonder if this company does anything else outside of movie theater merchandise. Here's the tag. Because the tag on SpongeBob's hand here doesn't say Snapco anywhere. Nice artwork on the tag. The tag is exactly the same for all three plushies. I really like the attention to detail here. SpongeBob has a cute little expression. He's smiling. His pirate hat is very, very nicely detailed. And this is not embroidered. Everything else is embroidered. His face is embroidered except for the costume. It's all one piece. It's the same fabric as his body. The sleeves actually are made of silk. Feels like a silky-like material for his sleeves. But his hat here is actually an iron-on material that can fade and crack over time. So be careful with this plush if you have it, because that can fade and crack over time if not maintained well. I keep this plush in my bedroom with my SpongeBob display. And it's you know, average temperature in there for the winter and summer. So, yeah. But still, over time, though, it'll fade and crack no matter what, because this plasticky material sucks. So, yeah, there's a very, I'm sorry. A very nice look, overall look at SpongeBob. He doesn't stand on his own. He doesn't sit on his own either. I have to prop him up against the green screen. See? So yeah, there's SpongeBob. So now let's take a look at Patrick. I'm Patrick. I love Patrick Star. He's one of my favorite characters aside from Squidward. Now, Patrick, just like the other two, is made of the exact same material. I think this is like a felt kind of like material. It feels like felt, at least. The costume feels like felt. His body feels like felt, except for his eye patch. And actually, no, wait. His eye patch actually feels like felt, but the other eye is embroidered. And now this plush actually kind of keeps me up at night because the top of his head... Now, when I bought this at AMC Theaters, there was a little cardboard piece on the top of his head. And unfortunately, you can see mine is unfortunately starting to warp already. But this material is that silver material that is known to split over time. So if you look right in between the material, that can split over time. So be very careful with SpongeBob and Patrick if you have these two plushies. Just like SpongeBob, he's got a very nice expression. Very cute little expression. What did you just call me? I'm stoned too. I really like Patrick. because I feel like Patrick's kind of a pothead like me sometimes. So yeah, this is a nice look at Patrick. He's a very, very cool looking plush. Now the last character I have to talk about is Mr. Krabs. Now this one is actually kind of my favorite of the three, to be honest. I really love the SpongeBob and Patrick plush, but this one has to be my favorite because, well, I really like SpongeBob's outfit too, but reason why I'm Porky Pigging here. I'm sorry. The reason why I really like Mr. Krabs, it's because the blue is awesome. I really like the dark blue on him. Blue is one of my favorite colors. And I didn't show this with Patrick, but I guess I'll quickly show it here. He can't stand on his own either. Mr. Krabs is the only character in the set that can stand on his own. But here's a good look at his outfit. I mean, look at the detail on him. The belt buckle is nicely stitched in there. The outfit is nicely detailed. Look, you can even see the buttons in there. You can even see the buttons. You can see the shirt underneath. Overall, very, very nice attention to detail. His arms are kind of weird, though. They're outwards instead of inward, like this. But that's okay. He's got a very nice expression, just like the other two. I really like the blue on the hat. His hat is kind of funny because it's on his eyes. The floppy little bandana. Now, I actually already have seen a bunch of these missing this. The bandana. I've seen a bunch of these ripped off the plush already, which is obviously not a good thing. It's funny because this would be the top of his eyes and the hat. There's the back of him. Now, what's funny about all three of these plushies is that this is actually my second Mr. Krabs plush. I still have my TY Mr. Krabs plush from when I was, I want to say 5 years old, I think. 5, maybe 4 years old, possibly. And same thing with my pirate, SpongeBob, and Patrick. Put this back on the camera stand. So yeah, let me pause real quick. So there it is. All three plush characters I was able to get my hands on. If I manage to get Gary the Snail, I will make an update video. Same thing with the rest of the merchandise. If I do manage to somehow get my hands on the rest of the combo, the rest of the package for this movie, I'll make an update video, of course. But yeah, I just want to show off this last group shot of the plushies together. So yeah, there it is. SpongeBob, Patrick, and Mr. Krabs. I'm going to put a picture at the end of the other plushies I just mentioned. And there you have it, everybody. The SpongeBob movie. The Search for SquarePants movie pack. Now, like I said in the intro, this is only one of the packages. If I do manage to get my hands on the rest of the packages, I will make an update collection. Here's one more look at SpongeBob. So yeah, the SpongeBob movie, The Search for SquarePants movie pack. Hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on the rest of the packages someday, I hope. When I do, I'll make a follow-up. This has been another awesome collection video with the Nerd John 71 here. This has been a video on the SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants movie pack. This has been another awesome collection video with the Nerd John 71 here. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome videos coming soon. I'm the Nerd John 71 signing off. See you in the next video, everyone. Bye.